In Pakistan, can you describe the deficits and what you think,
like the men.
what you said about
they
the
are
IPC,
always equal treatment. But I can give you the example. You know that I am a journalist. My name is Adrees Malik, and women cricket team. In my women volleyball team. There's a lot of things I have learned. And we are champion women cricket. The coverage of international sports. And right now there is a match in different countries. Even now in London, for the Paralympics, there's a big contradiction for those for the countries for the finances related. We have some of the big countries have the big finance and they can easily manage. We have participated in the Commonwealth Games for the preparation of the competitions. All other dimensions. But some of the countries, like Pakistan, this lack of finances. Even though I told you before the time, even though if somebody want to play a basketball, then you can check the cost of the wheelchair as well. But when you critically analyze journalist, I am getting enough money in my country, in the Pakistan, but I cannot afford 1% women. Then how can our athletes? 49% so men. I think so. It's this is the ratio in my or other sporting bodies or the sports bodies who is controlling all the sports in the world. That women they try 49% men. Manage the infrastructure and for out of these 51%,
and in which sports are the two athletes competing?
Yes, my athletes are competing in 1500. They are working with the race, the long race, and another is competing in the long jump. Even though
so you don't need good equipment because you can.
Yes,
that's the only sports you can.
Yes. Similarly, I can give you some of the examples of our athletes. Both of the athletes belongs to a very poor town in my country. One belongs to Kasur, and even though in the university, I personally visited over there. Some sort of like he was getting the training. There is field area. No difference like fields. He was racing just the pathway between two fields, and he was getting from there the training. But similarly, another person, Mr. Heatherly, and a very good story about Mr. Heatherly that he is the person who have the world record, and he made the world record in Beijing Olympics of women, Beijing Paralympics 2008, and he got over there the silver medal.
Interpret their religion differently
than
in other
he
countries.
will get the gold medal from
the
here
same basis,
in the Paralympics. Yes, and he also belongs to Gujranwala. Gujranwala is a big division over there in Pakistan, but there is no infrastructure for the long jump. Even though most of the time I visited over there, I make a film over there, over there, and he was getting training. Just
has it always been like this?
In his town, in the streets, in the roads, on the roads, father of the nation, just getting training. So these are the situations. And even my suggestion is Pakistan movement is for the betterment of for the better involvement of these type of countries like Pakistan, Uganda, Kenya, Jamaica. You can support those games which are very famous over there, but not need the infrastructure like wheelchairs, like who is always participate in the Pakistan movement, instruments which are but very much costly. So in my country we have the kabaddi. Kabaddi is a game, there is a game of 6 players and 2 teams are competing to each other. So Kabaddi is a good game because it needs just the men, nothing else. From the blood roots. So you have to try to do all these type of games which belong to that's why countries because they are not equal answers. Like in this Paralympics,
so
you can get the data. There's more than 60% of the athletes belongs to only 9 countries.
Something about equality and not the other way around.
Just
in lower figures.
That's very good. So these are the things.
Very good.
Then how can you say that we are dominating?
That's the last thing. There is a chance of improving the situation. That's my last topic. Sports.
Yes, of course.
What has to happen?
Yes, I'm giving you one example. Whereas Mr. Heatherly, I'm happy without resources, getting the world record. If you provide him the good resources for the what can he do? He can do each and everything. Similarly, lot of Heatherly is available in the Pakistan.
Would provide the resources. Which job is it? Is it
for the betterment of the sports? Yes, but in somehow you can say the state, point of view, but there is also the private partnership available. Who can introduce I'm the journalist, I'm also part of NPC. Most of the time I break the stories, I write the stories about the NPC, about the Paralympics in Pakistan. Good. And through those stories, I just figure out some of the needs of the players, the BBC and the NPC. And by those type of stories, when read about by the government, then they sport. So there is 2 or 3 types of private partnerships available for the Nobody knows what's a football.
What's it like?
There is a game a population about ball who hit the player with a stick, something, and that's the ball sporting over their education. And also there is
a like hockey,
like hockey, but the stick is some chance to sort of type in the London. It is playing like the ball things, which not sported by the. Somehow you can say the sport by the government, fixed, but most of the time and get involved with that thing.
So what were you saying about the IBC?
My point of view,
anything they miss
the traditional
in supporting countries
some
like
regional
Pakistan?
sports? Yeah, definitely. There is rather than hockey, in the first time of the history, there is basketball is going to get the share in term of broadcasting. Now for this Paralympics, IPC gets a lot of share from the broadcasters. Yes, of course, there is a problem of the sponsors. Like the big financialism.
So only the public broadcasters could do it. I mean, in Germany, we have 70 hours, but only because of the public broadcasters are broadcasting the Paralympics.
Trying to develop the
And
infrastructure
without them,
like FIFA,
commercial broadcasters wouldn't do that.
Yes,
Commercial websites, they have a section for horse racing, for everything, but not for poker and darts, but not for the Paralympics. Even those sports are commercially more valuable.
And definitely another thing that you also afraid about that involve we have to support the Paralympics to get those as games much as we can are available and our national TVs and PTV Sports. Those games there is broadcasting live broadcast. There is a lot of examples from Jamaica, from Kenya, a lot of money for that. Example for the some days ago. Olympics in the Pakistan. This is first time in the history official that PTV broadcast are very good in the long races. Similarly, why not I am doing some of other reporters from Pakistan doing the Paralympics. So he said that we have infrastructure, some encourage to racing the Paralympics. We always race through any country. So that's why by the animals. So that's why we are well. I think so. Media.
What's it in Pakistan? Which animal do they run away
all
from?
those things, those are the stereotypes. In Pakistan, nothing like that, but Pakistan is now, dug out the things.
That is a risk, taking a risk.
Yes. No.
It's a problem. Nobody wants to take a risk because...
But
that's why all the German TV is so boring, because they take over what was successful in other countries.
Yes,
it's so that the fewest risk, and most of the time it works.
And that gave them a lot of revenue, so that's why they are
doing this. But Channel 4 does it differently. Okay, they're half public broadcasting, half commercial. One of the biggest TV they spend a lot of money on the Paralympics. So you know from behind the scenes what they got out of it was success. How is the So now they're expanding their coverage. The Paralympics, is it? So now they're expanding their coverage. Very good. I think they're showing Paralympics all day now.
For me, it's the first time
they skipped all the other programs.
Paralympics. Before that,
amazing,
I covered a lot. Yeah, cricket, hockey, and most of the time I traveled with the Pakistani cricket team. Even though in 2010 I was here with the Pakistani cricket team, but this is a very good experience for me. I learned a lot. I love to travel with the Paralympics. So that's why my NPC told me that you please come to us, join us.
I came in the first day I
confirmed them, and yes, they can do. I replaced which event? I told you, I was accredited 5 stories in a week World Cup for the commercialism. That was you have some encourage to do even, and I skipped that story, and I am here for the Paralympics. For your own. So
why did you make that decision?
For something because I want to cover something for the Paralympics. I want to do some stories, show more Paralympics in Pakistan. I want to promote all these people.
What do you think is
so then
which way would it work your channel? What do you think? Why do you think?
Yes,
do you think the Paralympics have the power
commercial, and my channel
to change something in Pakistan?
But we are doing some sort of stories. There is a story like there is broadcasting by covering these type of stories over there
about the women.
There is no discrimination in Pakistan. But some police officers is online now. People cannot recognize the disabled people.
He is answering some of the questions.
Why has it happened? The people can recognize why you are not responsible and why you recognize
you did not perform well your duties. So these type of things that
make them heroes.
And so this is my motive.
This is my motive nowadays.
Actually to cover the media events that we are doing something people to able
for the change.
So to just they
consider
these people like the heroes. And I think definitely these are the original heroes.
That's very good.
They are doing all the things, very much. Even though they are
because I mean
they are doing good.
I don't know what you think. They probably have too much to do, but
candidate.
I mean, I came in there the first, my first